Good morning, everyone. Are you doing all right this morning? Oh my goodness. It's Thursday. It's going to be a hot one. It's going to be hot and humid, muggy today. But it's Thursday and I have to take my husband to get his eye appointment. Needles in the eyes and stuff. This will be his third one. So I'm going to make it special for him. We're going to grab some carry out up there from somewhere, something that we can eat when we get home and finish off at dinner. Just saying. Now, when I'm up there, I'm going to try to film the field trip. I need to go to Rural King, Goodwill, Walmart, and Aldi. I'm going to try to get to all four of those if I can. I'm not going to lollygag around. We're going to jump in, jump in, jump in, and then get back to pick him up because I'd hate to leave him sitting there waiting for me because that's wrong. So what I do is I pull in, I walk in with him, I get him set up, and then I go running and come back and go sit in the office and wait for him to come out. Like I've never left, right? Well, he knows I do. Anyway, so at Rural King, we're going to look at vinegar, sugar, some canning stuff, spices, um, salt. We're also going to be getting some layer feed, scratch feed, and a bag of wild bird seed as well. A big bag of peanuts. Um, that's what we're going to get at Rural King. We're going to go to Goodwill. I'm going to look for light clothing. I'm going to run right directly to the clothing. I'm not going to look around at all the other goodies. We're going to look at skirts, dresses, blouses, and slacks. Um, with our summers becoming so hot and humid and just absolutely miserable, I've talked about getting into a more lighter type clothing. Here's the problem. If I buy a $38 skirt, a linen skirt that's beautiful and it flares and it's beautiful, whether it's, bohemian or Viking or whatever style it is, I'm going to get it caught on chicken wire. I'm going to be in mud, poop, dog claws, weeds, thorns, burrs, and I don't think that's appropriate for a $38 skirt to go through. So that's why I'm going to do my ventures at Goodwill. There were some things at Label Shoppers that I liked, but that would probably be more on the line of, okay, I'm just going to go to the store. So I'm going to put this on, take off my scrubby clothes. So anyway, that's the thing at Goodwill I'm looking for. Walmart, I'm just going to go through clearance, look around clearance, look at, yeah, I think that's all I want to look at Walmart. And then at Aldi, I want to look at sweet potatoes, coffee. I want to look at some of their prices as well. Some sauces, olives, whatever. So that's kind of like my game plan today. So I'm going to try to take you along. If I put up a video that just abruptly stops with no hugs from a distance or have a great day or whatever, 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 it's because my tablet quit recording. So if that video comes up, I'll make a little description. Hey, hugs from a distance or something like that. But that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to get this video up, let this plug in, let it get up to charge, and then I'm going to take it with us when we go. I haven't decided what we're going to eat or what we're going to pick up. I would prefer to go to like the Chinese buffet and do like a buffet box, and then I could eat on that all day long. Even though Chinese food is the hardest for your body to break down when it comes to when you watch your blood sugar. I will tell you that um, when I did when I did my 4 weeks, the 4 week time where I dropped my whatever points 3.5 on the days that I would stop and have Chinese food before work. That's when my sugar was having a hard time breaking down. I could go to Subway and get a sub, and it would break it down within 2 or 3 hours. Chinese food, we're looking at 5 to 6 hours. And I was checking blood sugars at that point in time. and that's when I got control of my blood sugar and my numbers. Isn't it? I want to say ACLU, but I don't think that's right. It could be. I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on real quick. Um, roosters. I'm now having a problem with the two. Well, basically with one of the roosters out of the six. Now, I don't know that all six of those are going to be roosters because one of them really acts more like a hen. I'm just watching its tail. Now, the two that we know are roosters are the one that I pointed out as being the most gorgeous rooster of all. He is aggressive towards other birds, and he's in charge. He's running around. He's not living his life, he's living everyone else's life. And I think he's attacking one of my um, Indio gigantus birds. I mean, he's got a bigger frame. He's huge. He's going to be a huge rooster. He's going to be about as big as EB was, only he's going to look like a dark raw, basically. But anyway, he's aggressive. I need to get him out of there. Tiny Tut, he really just wants to be in charge. And I haven't seen him do a whole lot of attacking. Um, I mean, I think it's funny when he stands up to Tashir when I take her up there. He'll just walk right in front of her and stand there. I'm like, really, dude? What are you going to do? So I need to separate. I don't know. I don't even know what to name the little guy. Um, he's beautiful, though, but he needs to go. The Indio gigantus, I would like to sell off. If I have two roosters, I'd like to sell off one of the roosters. If I have two hens, obviously I'm going to keep both of the hens. And I'm going to try to incorporate it into my breeding a little bit. You know, they're just super fragile birds, but I can't let that rooster pick on him anymore. So, we got to do that. Something else that we need up here that is quite expensive and the price has gone up is the 10 by 10 chain link kennels like Solomon and Tashir have right now. I'd like to get a third one. I need to put it up there in the fenced in area, and I would like for that to be for Tashir as she gets older. I want her to spend the night out there in her kennel while Solomon is loose so that she can kind of get a gist of what's going on. And then that way, when I go to put him up, I can bring her out before I turn the chickens, and it's just going to make it much easier. Right now, with her being little, I like her closer to the house. I don't like her being in his area because if something were to happen, I don't want to have to cross into him being loose, trying to get her in and out of the fenced in area. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. But anyway, I need one of those. So at Goodwill, we're going to be looking for light clothing, Walmart clearance, and then Aldi sweet potatoes, some canned goods, jarred goods, sauces. What else? Coffee. We're going to see what the coffee's like. All right, that's about it. So I just wanted to prepare you for a field trip with me and how exciting that's going to be. We'll see. I need to go get this plugged in. I just wanted to say good morning. And tomorrow I have decided to do my Friday shop at JC. I don't need to go to Tractor Supply. I don't need to go get gas at the fuel center. So I will be going to JC on my Friday shop and possibly Kroger on Saturday if I have to. I really want to get the shrimp. Not too worried about the peanut butter because I am stocked up on peanut butter. The peanut butter for 99 cents. And I'm talking about the 2 day sale. Um, but the shrimp, I'm really interested in. So that's like my major goal this week is shrimp and fruit. I do want to get a black diamond watermelon as well. And I have quite a bit on my list for my Friday shop. So just be in there. I'm watching a baby bunny, and there have been baby bunnies hanging out on this side. And I honestly think that some of them could have been those 7 that we saved. I'm just saying. You'll have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Hang in there. Focus on what you need to, but don't shut your eyes. Don't shut down. don't look away, because the things that are coming out are busting the conspiracies that MAGA believes every day. Just saying. They can't hold on to this conspiracy about Donald Trump not being in the Epstein files for long. It's all coming out. Um, you know, what they're getting ready to do with Maxwell. Yeah. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I've got to go get this plugged up, get the husband up, get the truck ready, and we got to get on the road. Bye, y'all.